I'm joined by Rajiv from Infogain. Rajiv, being in head HR, I'd like to know from you how the leaders, HR leaders like you, are dealing with retention.
So I think it's a pertinent problem for the industry as a whole. It's an employer market we're dealing with. Right now, 100% of the people are working from remote for industry like us. So the biggest challenge for us is how do we bring the stickiness for the people so that they have a sense of association with the organization. They are switching job like handing over the laptop and then the job get changed. Now we're dealing with that kind of situation. Now how do you actually bring in a differentiation for retention? Number one, you need to become a people oriented organization. People should feel that they're part of your organization. So your line managers need to play a very vital role in terms of bringing the stickiness for these people. Number one. Number two is you need to actually accept this fact that this is an employee market and the context of working models have changed. So how do you actually bring or provide flexibility to people, not in terms of working schedule, but wherever they want to work from, right? You need to provide that flexibility. You can't force people to come to office. The world is actually turning towards hybrid and more into remote working, and that's where your strategy should be aligned to. Third is that we have seen in technology industry a lot of things have evolved over a period of time. The kind of technology complexities requirements which have come up, we need to make sure that we provide a continuous learning organization to our people so that they are learning at every stage and also upgrading their skills. I think these are the basic three fundamental shifts we need to bring in addition to revisiting the entire employer value proposition in view of the fact that the working models are changing, and then there are various other aspects which you need to continue to sustain to provide better experience and retention for your people.
That's very valid point. So my next question to you is, what will be your advice to the students who are getting trained right now to be employable?
I think the basic fundamentals are going to be the same. So one, they need to make sure that they remain relevant in the context of the industry they're going to be entering in. What kind of skills they need to possess from a technology skills perspective is one element of it. The other element is the software aspect of it. People who have enabling attitude, they follow empathetic way of operating, they have enabling attitude, they're going to be actually flourishing a lot. And then third, we work in a diversified distributed working model these days, which means it is same as working with a person sitting in Lucknow versus sitting in US, some part of US. So how do you actually work in a global environment? So your ability to understand and appreciate that is very, very important and essential. And then the last thing would be that your ability to differentiate between being in the office and being in a virtual environment.